Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And, well, we don't really have any business in town, so let's just get out of here and start heading toward the south. Now that we have the flute, we can toot it and get past the River Devil. There are, however, set encounters on this road, and a new enemy type, Geru. The orange ones, they'll try and come after you with a spear and shield combo. It is worth noting that I don't think the jump stab we were using against Iron Knuckles works against them. However, they do drop their guard a lot more often, so sometimes the down stab will work against them. It isn't foolproof though, I just kinda got lucky in that situation. The red Gerus, meanwhile, they like to stay up top and try and pelt you with rocks, while you're fighting other things. They try and lead their shots a little bit as well. The single rock hits, they don't do a lot of damage, however, it adds up quickly just because of how many there are. Yeah, this one's being a bit more stubborn, as you can see. But yeah, also, just proof of concept, the jump stab does not seem to work on them. I don't know why that is. Thankfully, I want to say this is the only spot in the game where the rock throwers actually appear, but I feel like I could actually be wrong on that. For now, though, we're out, and into the swamp with us. And annoying enemy combos. Also just annoying terrain. Dealing with Boone's rock-dropping shenanigans while trying to get through a swamp area, not fun. There is a set encounter spot here, though. And a creepy one-up doll. Delightful. I'm gonna go ahead and refill my life and hope that somebody will drop some magic for me. We need to get to this cave. Thankfully we can take these guys out with one stab now, so that's handy. So, moving on. Just due to the overall arachnid kind of form and the single glaring weak spot eyeball, I kind of wonder if those guys are related at all to Goma. They kind of feel like they could be. But we got a good bit of experience. That's really all this cave is about. Worthwhile, though. After all, slowly but surely, we are climbing toward that final attack up, and that'll be very nice to have. But with that, back out into the swamp, and down we go. Thank you, Fairy. It would have been nice to have that life refill. But no, it had to fly off into the mountains somewhere. And leave me to deal with this. And now, time for a very annoying bridge. These guys are back because of course they are. But all the gaps in the bridge, it also means that knockback is to be feared. And there's a Zora in the middle of all this too. It's a pretty annoying combo overall. But we've made it, and time for the same bridge going the other way. It is the exact same bridge, so go ahead and get fire ready, because yes, there is a Zora here. I'm actually very happy to see that. What I'm not happy to see is this town. This place sucks. Kasuto. Strange. It is deserted. In that case, what just hit you, Link? Yes, this place is full of invisible ghosts, tons of them, and they hit like a truck. town is dead. Look east, in woods. Could you be a bit more vague? So yes, the clue he gives us is not very helpful. It's very much a guide dang it kind of moment. Also worth noting, there is a note that you can find further in the town, but it's not super useful, so I'm just gonna say what it says. It says, and I quote, "Magic key reads, ... treasure of Kasuto." Yeah. Going to where that note is, trying to get through this town and all the invisible ghost spam, it's pretty much a death wish, and I'd rather not do that. As many times as I died just trying to read the sign of the town, yeah, no. Because yes, you might have noticed the enemies don't pause while you're reading stuff. Basically, this part of the land just gets mean. So, the woods in the east. Well, there's woods here, but that's not the woods they're talking about. At least we're not having to deal with the rock throwers here. There we go. So, we need to go through this cave. They also really want to bring out all the enemies that you have to use fire against to use up your magic. But hey, experience is good. I mean, sooner or later that's gonna work. And there we go, we have the final attack up. Lovely. So we only have one level left to go. So we have red Garus also that'll attack you from the ground. They use maces. But they also still have shields to deal with you. So, what we have to do is not run into an enemy encounter. But it does serve as proof of concept because of the tile where I ran into this encounter. Let's get you away from the spider. There we go. Oh, I thought I was on the tile for it, and that's the wrong button. And it's not where I thought it was. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a hidden town here. That's what we're actually looking for. And since it might take me longer to find it than I thought, I could have sworn I remembered where it was. Oh, it was there. So it was proof of concept. The tile that I ran into that first encounter, that's where the town was. But you won't find the town unless you purposefully clear it. Hidden Town of Kasuto. We had to flee Kasuto. So that is one thing I do want to point out. Most of the other towns have been named after, like, important people that we've met throughout the course of the Zelda series, or at least would meet later. Was there ever a character named Kasuto? You deserve my help. Follow me. Grandpa basement already? There is a secret at edge of town. Good to know. Not a Grandpa basement just yet, but the final magic container. So, let's go. The old man, who remains, has magic. Please save our town. So yes, the grandpa we saw earlier, he does actually have a spell for us. East of Triple I Rock at Seashore. Well, that's a spot to check out. May as well do things this way. How about that? It's my special medicine. Delightful. Oh, the life refill was right here. Revived! However, there is this glaring chimney. Grandpa basement. Remember the magic word. Please? We got the spell. Honestly, outside of some plot-related stuff, I kinda don't actually remember what this one even does. It's that vague. Call for help at the 3 Eye Rocks. Good to know. And out here, there's just nothing. Well, they said there was a secret. And we got the magic key. This was hinted to us by that note I told you about back in Old Kasuto, that there was no way in heck I was going to read that thing because it's basically certain death trying to do so. But with this, we no longer have to worry about keys. Let's go ahead and top off on magic again. So, pretty nice haul for coming here. And yes, I believe you do have to get told that the old man back in Old Kasuto has magic for you before you can actually get it. A word of warning about the maces, I don't think your shield can block that. Oh, we gotta get past you guys again, huh? Well, now we take you out in one fireball, so that's nice. And then I got clumsy. So back down we go. That's some good timing. Because, well, we may as well get this out of the way. And get stuck in a desert fight. Cooperate! Help me to kill you! So, once more across the annoying bridge. I hate crossing against these guys going left. They seem extra aggressive that way somehow. Not sure if it just has something to do with spawn points or what. Stop attacking from that direction, please. So let's just get in and get out. Pay the ghost tax. I can give you most powerful magic. And with that, we get the ridiculously expensive Thunder Spell. I want to say this just does a lot of damage to all enemies on screen. However, there is one forced use of it later on. But as you can see, you're not going to be counting on that spell. It is super expensive. Back across here. That was nicely timed. So, east of Three Eyes Rock. And desert fights. And I really don't particularly want to deal with you. Coming over here, we find the final heart container. So now we need to call for help from the Three Eyes Rock, which means Tutti Flute. And with that, welcome to the 6th Palace, and this is where we'll be picking up next time. So with that, thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, screw the Kasuto ghosts, that place is horrible! And there's a town right over there. Past the exact same bridge. Yes, we're doing this again. Nope! Yay, knockback! Yeah, there's a problem here. Kasuto. Strange. It's kind of annoying that you can actually get hit while it's paused and you're quote-unquote talking to something. But yes, this place is full of invisible ghosts. It's super annoying. Will you stop it? There's another one. Of course there is. I have never had one be this adamant about screwing me up while reading a sign. I hate this area so much. Kasuto. Strange. It is deserted. It's also full of really cheap invisible enemies that can attack you while reading a sign. That should not happen. That should really not happen. Kasuto. Strange. It is deserted. Yes, you can get killed while reading this note, and I'm going to. Really, 4 hits on this note. Do I not die until I leave this text box? There you go. Get your jollies.